Welcome back, everyone, to Awesome Games Done Quick 2022 Online. Just a quick donation here before we get going. I have $5 from Thune that says, hello, everyone at GDQ. Hype! But in this topic, how about a $5 train? Let's get those incentives. Ooh, I like trains. I like early morning trains. I like that idea a lot. And I'm being told we are ready to go on a quest. Gargoyle's Quest 2 is here, provided by the very valorous and vivacious Vonnie Von. Let's go.
Alrighty, yo, SuperJamoose, thank you very, very much for that wonderful introduction. As he mentioned, indeed, my name is Vonnie Von. I am going to be running Gargoyle's Quest 2 here on the NES. Now, I'm going to be running the Japanese version. There was a North American release for this, but I'll be running the Japanese version. I'll explain why shortly. But before I do, I have two absolutely great commentators here with me. I have fellow Gargoyle's Quest 2 runner NME with me.
Hello, everyone.
And I also have fellow spectacular human being FlannelKat with me as well.
Hi.
Alrighty. Well, thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be a lot of fun. And I tell you what, let's get into the fun, and we will do it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. All right. So, little lore dump here in the beginning. So we are going to be using a character here. His name is Firebrand. He's this little red gargoyle. And you see, we're talking to a king. We're going to be talking to a lot of kings throughout the game, if you heard the poem that I did before in my interview. And what we're doing here is, he's saying, if you want to prove yourself to be the legendary Red Blaze, you need to prove it. So we're going to go into this little kind of training session, and this is going to kind of get us used to some of the movement tech in the game, which is going to be grabbing walls and floating. We will be doing this quite a bit and doing a little, gargoyle parkour to grab this vial that's up here. Now, the reason why we run the Japanese version of this game is because the text scroll is much faster. So, as you can see, we've got all of these people that are talking very slowly, and we want to get through that as quickly as possible. That gargoyle, or that little monster that just disappeared, said, okay, things are not right. We need you to go save us. And so, thus begins the actual quest of Gargoyle's Quest 2. So these little kind of brown enemies that pop out of the ground are actually being really, really nice right now for the most part. They approach when you get near them, but how near you get to them before they will appear is random. So they can really troll you by not appearing when they're supposed to. Another thing that we're going to be doing a lot in this game is damage boosting, and there's going to be a particular section coming up pretty soon here where I will do a pretty fancy damage boost that's going to skip about like a 15 to 20 section, oh my god, detour in this game. I did not mean to take that hit. I mean to take this hit here, though.
All right, here we go. Get it, yes, and we can use the edge of spikes here to survive. Oh my goodness, Vonnie, I'm skating on thin ice here in the early goings. I love it.
Ooh, razor's edge there. That was pretty close to the end of my iframes. All right, we got this first boss here. Please give me the basketball. Oh, the basketball, let's go.
So I'm just going to grab onto the side of that ledge there, be a little bit closer, get those shots in on Negus there a little bit faster. Negus Zek. Quack. Anyway, yeah, that's a super easy fight, but the cooperation there was key, because he can start shooting, jumping around, and really throw your run into disarray in the early goings. Not really kill anything too much, but just slow things down.
Yeah. One thing that we're going to contend with throughout most of this run with the boss fights is a lot of RNG. Some we can set up and manipulate well. Others, we're just kind of at their mercy. That's one of the bosses where we're definitely at its mercy, but it cooperated very, very nicely. So hopefully that's a good omen for this run. So now we're in the overworld section, where we just kind of go from town to town and cave to cave, and every once in a while we've got these little battles here that we got to do. There's only a couple of these. Oh, they cooperated really well too. That's
Yeah, that's nice, really smooth.
They're just like throwbacks to the first game where there were random encounters on the overworld that basically acted just like these.
But of course, the nice thing with this game is you don't have random encounters, you have set encounters, which just makes it a little bit nicer speedrunning, at least in that regard. If you like RNG, then Gargoyle's Quest 1 is right up your alley.
Yes. So I did a little technique there as I was going over that column of fire where I was I was kind of doing a little stutter with my float, and we do that in certain sections to increase the amount of horizontal distance that we get with our float. What I'm going to do here is a real quick detour to come in and talk to this guy. He's going to give me a password. What this essentially is it sets it as a checkpoint. I'm going to do 2 intentional and hopefully 0 unintentional game overs during this run. And the reason we do that is because it can save us like what would otherwise be like multiple minutes of backtracking. So once I do game over, I will go back to the point where I last obtained a password and just make getting through this game a lot easier. All right. Now this section is typically pretty elementary. However, it can really troll like badly. So
Yes.
I'm going to take this section a little slower because like every once in a while you'll stand on top of these platforms and take damage. And that just makes no sense, and I do not want that to happen to me in front of, I don't know, roughly 60,000 people. So yeah.
Yeah, you got a clean pass. They're giving you the marathon luck today. I love it.
Oh, good stuff. All right, now, speaking of marathon luck, where I'm really going to need it is in this next section here.
I spoke too soon.
In the jungle. We have a little saying in my stream. It's called never a clean jungle because there's a perfect way to do it. It just never actually materializes. And it starts with these 2 platforms. Please be nice.
Bring it back. Yes. Okay.
Oh,
my
good,
goodness,
good,
he
good.
shot. That's fantastic. Yeah, so those platforms can move asynchronously, and if they are moving just outside the range of Firebrand, then Bonnie really doesn't have any recourse. Fortunately, that one shot just at the right moment. Here comes a nice little clip up the platform there, just going, getting zipped up there and saving himself a couple seconds. Excellent job, Bonnie.
So that little zip up the platform is a trick that I named. It's called the Jungle Gym, and the reason for that should be pretty obvious.
The platform's name is Jim.
We do another little stutter here to make sure we get to grab that platform. And then we do more boosty stuff here.
This section is somewhat odd to me because there does not appear to be any obvious visual cue that you are floating upwards here, but you can totally float upwards in this section.
Yeah,
Or is it air
only section
current?
of the game where you do it.
Yes.
Okay, now we take an intentional death there for 2 reasons. First of all, it's faster to get up here to this checkpoint in the stage, and it refills our health, which we're going to need because we're going to take a few damage boosts before we get to the boss here. So there's one. We're going to just narrowly grab the edge of that platform there and jump up. We're going to come up here, and we are going to float over this and not get hit by that, and do it again. Just real quickly, just touch the very, very corner edge of that platform to reset our wing strength. Take a boost here, another one here.
I love that so much. There's a way you can do a pixel perfect pass through, and it's really hard. I never tried it, and then I saw you do that strat, and I was like, oh, that's beautiful. It's just such a beautiful, smooth, fast way to get through there. Once again, we're fighting the death
I got a
bullet
little
here.
squirrely on that boss fight, but its second cycle was an absolutely ideal pattern there. So honestly, of course, for AGDQ 2022, we had a clean jungle, folks.
You really did. You really did, dude.
That has never happened before.
It's about time.
This section here is a decent amount of lore dumping and just cutscene stuff. So, SuperJamoose, if you have any donations, let her rip.
My pleasure, Bonnie. You're getting a lot of love in the donations here this morning. Palmer sent in $25 and says, I wanted to thank Bonnie for contributing all he has to the underloved and underrepresented retro titles he runs. Bonnie Vaughn is an incredible speedrunner and an even better individual. Been too long. Looking forward to seeing you next for hockey sports and good times. Keep crushing this run.
Thank you, Palmer.
And I have $50 from Bug Doctor. Vonnie
Yes.
commented my Star Tropics run last year, and since I wouldn't be able to return the favor for Gargoyle's Quest 2 without completely butchering everything, I figured donating would at least be a pretty darn good alternative. Good luck, bud. You've got this.
Thank you, Bug. I appreciate that. Alrighty, so I happen to notice that during the course of this marathon here, we have good jumps. This is going to be the jump, but good.
Flutter, and oh my goodness.
Perfect. Let's go.
So perfect. That was, oh my goodness, made it look easy.
The important thing to note here, like, that's not even a speedrun trick. That's just how the game intends you to get over it, and it's terrifying.
Yeah.
Unless you're Vonnie and then you ace it like nothing.
Yeah, I've never seen Vonnie fail that jump.
So one thing that I got in that cutscene there was a new magic, which is essentially a new shot that I do. This is called the Buster. It's nice because it does more damage. I can have 2 of them on the screen, and it's going to break certain blocks, which I will demonstrate shortly. We're going to break right through there. Perfect. Okay, good. All right.
Come on, fish RNG.
Fish, be good? Not good. Okay, that's fine. We're going to go ahead and just go around these guys because they're being jerks. Don't touch me. Oh, this is... Okay.
No, you're
okay,
good.
We're
You're
fine.
good.
We're fine. This is fine. This is fine. I am a dog wearing a hat and a house on fire.
Oh, that genie tried to throw some things out of whack, but he made it through.
Oh, man. Yeah, the nice thing about that genie is that its hitbox does not become active until it has fully appeared.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, just beg off there. That's good.
yeah. Normally I take a damage boost to that
Come on,
last
Genie
bat.
RNG.
No thanks.
RNG!
Okay.
All right, fantastic. So this is the Sand Frog. Yeah.
Speaking of RNG, this boss, and he's giving us a horrible pattern to start. Okay, we want jumps.
Yes.
Jumps are good. Okay, the E-Honda Du Void, that's not what we want to see. Oh no,
No,
God.
you're fine. Just
okay,
go.
so these
Yep.
little...
Good.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Are you kidding me?
Just how I drew it up.
Vonnie stared at death, and death blinked. So what was happening
my
there
goodness.
was he was getting the E-Honda torpedo charge right there.
All right.
And it was
Wait,
life or death.
hold on,
that
real
wasn't the
quick.
last hit. I'm sorry, go
I
ahead.
have an important announcement. Cannonball! All right. So that was a very intentional death, as I'm sure you can see, because we have a game over, and this takes us back to our checkpoint. And this is perfect because the item we just got from that desert palace, we need to use on this guy right here, so that we can get him going. So yeah. So like I said, we talked to lots of kings in this game. Most of them are good, some of them are bad. And but this is a good king. We like this king.
I'm jealous of your RPG menuing that you bring to this game because I'm very slow with my menuing. I see you doing like, curses, you RNG players.
It serves me well in a couple spots here, that is for sure. So, so that king gave us another magic. This is called the tornado magic, which I will demonstrate here very shortly. And what's cool about the tornado magic is that you can see right here, I will use them as platforms. So I can essentially kind of customize some vertical ascents in certain sections. And of course, for the speed run, we will take full advantage of this. So we're just gonna tornado our way right over all of this stuff. We gotta switch back to the Buster here because we got a boss fight coming up very soon.
And you'll note that Vonnie's at wing level 2 now. That's going to keep progressing up throughout the run, and he's going to be able to float a little bit longer.
Yes. All right. So very important that when you're talking to this king, who is a bad king, in this third text box, there's going to be a question. If you mash B, you say no, or EA in this in the Japanese version, and that transforms him into Malgor. And we hopefully will do this right. Oh, I nailed Melgor for the marathon. Yes.
That's good. That was excellent.
So that's fully manipulated too. The way that you move through there is you kind of bait his movement and use the iframes to make that fight simple. We're doing a little detour here. This is strictly for marathon safety. You talk to the scientist. He says, "Hey, have you heard about my cool new invention?" We mash B again to say no, because then he shows us what it is, and what it does is it gives us an extra segment of life. If you say yes, he's like, "Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?" And then the conversation ends. So, got to make sure that you...
Why?
Saying no is important.
Just say no, kids.
Say no to NPCs.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so this is the mountain pass. This can be really tricky. The tornado can also be used as a weapon. It's not just a platform. You see me killing these little bugs with it. Take a little damage boost here backwards to move through that fast. And then here we go. Here's where it shines. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just, oh, whoops. I did not mean to hit that there. We're actually going to move up here to bait that little bee to come out. Otherwise, it would appear directly above us right here and make getting through this next section a lot less safe. So just a little kind of trick to use there for getting that heart is also for marathon safety as well, even though I gave one back by accidentally hitting those spikes, which is weird. Okay, now this boss here, this is RNG nightmare. This is the Twin Guardians. I'm actually going to go serious here.
So we got Guardians. Oh my goodness. Okay, good start to the pattern. Get that slow burn to go right into spot. One of them is down already. Bonnie's in good shape to finish this
Oh,
off.
what a beautiful pattern.
I don't think you could ask
Twin
for a
Guardians.
better Gargoyle there.
You can't ask for much better than that, Bonnie.
Oh man, that was awesome.
Getting flashbacks to when I used to run this game, and that never went like that.
It rarely does, unfortunately.
Yes, I got absolutely blessed there. That fight can go way, way different if the Guardians feel like it. So, yeah. Oh boy.
time
Alrighty. Decent amount of lore here, so if we have a couple more donations, this would be a decent time. There's a fight here that's coming up, but it's not a terribly big deal, so go ahead.
Definitely have lots here. In fact, one very appropriate here from Eris TGD, $20
Yes.
coming in that said, "Good luck, Vonnie. Super excited to see your run at GDQ after so much hard work on your PB grind. May the twins only swoop in the least rude of patterns."
Got it.
Thank you, Eris.
Good donation message.
Predicted the future.
Scyther, no
25.
scything.
$25 from Adam that says, "Nice jungle, Vaughn. Good luck."
Thank you. Keep going.
And Gracie offers $50 and says, "Had to donate for the moving poetry."
Oh, I appreciate that.
And Elrock617 sends in $25. Big ups to Vonnie on his first GDQ run. Awesome job, my good sir.
Thank you, Elrock.
I know that guy.
Much love for him.
And Lil Melly Mooncat sends in $50. Thanks to everyone who continues to make this event better and better every year. Good luck to Vonnie and all the other runners. You're all amazing.
Very cool. Thank you, Lil Melly. All right, so here we have the mirror maze, which, as the name would suggest, it is a maze full of mirrors. Fortunately, we know exactly where to go, so we'll do this as quickly as possible. This is, for me, this is the level where most of the unexpected things go wrong in my runs. So, like, this can be a very scary section right here. Oh, that's too high. Okay. That should be fine. It is. Okay, good. Whew. All right. Don't feel bad about resetting that to make sure that I did not touch those spikes at the bottom, which are instant death. So we do not want to take a death, at least not yet. But yeah, as you can see, we make very, very liberal use of these tornado platforms to just basically carve our own customized path through a lot of these levels. All right, now this next room that I'm going to go into, I really hope I nail this. Good start. Oh, we aced gate
Beautiful.
room.
Oh
Yes.
my goodness.
Oh, yes.
Perfect execution
That
from
is
Bonnie.
That is frame perfect stuff in some places. All right, taking an intentional death here. Oh, whoops. That's right.
Yeah, because you have the extra health.
Yep. All right, we're going to do a little setup here.
Bonnie wants the doppelganger to be in wizard form, not in looking like himself form, because if he attacks it, then he'll take damage. But there we go. Okay, so it's a little bit slower than you would have liked, but, you know, hey, it's marathon. We'll take what we get.
Yeah. Yeah, so, bad pattern there, but all that really did was waste time. So, all right, so another lore dump here. When I'm done with this conversation, I'm going to get another password. This will serve as a checkpoint, and I'll be doing another game over soon. Really not a whole lot going on here. There's just one little transitional stage and then just more cutscenes. So SuperJamoose, if you've got more donation comments, let's get them and let's get closer to 500,000. Can we do it before the end of this run? That'd be awesome. Anyway, SuperJamoose, take it away.
Right? Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
I've got donations for days here. Tim and Paul offer $25. Thanks for another year of AGDQ, and thank you to everyone for helping to support PCF. Thanks to all the runners, commentators, and everyone behind the scenes making this great event happen. And thanks to Vonnie for this entertaining run of Gargoyle's Quest 2. Good luck on the run, Vonnie.
Thank you, Tim and Paul.
Mecha Link sends in $25, says, a retro RPG with a fast walk speed? Now that's what I'm talking about. Accident sends in $500.
Yo!
Good luck, Bonnie, with the run. I'm sure it will be entertaining to watch. This goes towards meeting the blindfolded Dahaka fight in Final Fantasy 13 incentive. Let's keep donating for the Prevent Cancer Foundation and make this the biggest GDQ yet.
Yo, thank you, Accident. That is awesome.
Yo, shoutouts to the incentives as well. We are a little over halfway there. Nope, not quite halfway there. We're almost there. We still have lots of time. We can make it happen.
Yeah, oh, just a quick side note. This is the only queen we talked to in the game, so shout outs to the queen in here. But yeah, more donations if you got them.
Got it. $50 from Natara. Vonnie, I'm so proud of you and cannot wait to watch you rock this run.
Thank you very much, Natara. Much love.
And I have, wow, a $1,000 donation from Anonymous. Longtime watcher, first-time donator. Giving in honor of my daughter Elise, who turns 7 later this month. Loves GDQ as much as I do. And sadly lost both her grandmother and grandfather to cancer. Thanks to all the runners, organizers, and viewers for all the hard work and support for such a great cause.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
All right, so we are going to take 2 intentional deaths here to set up the game over. So, yeah, a couple more donations, actually, if you got them.
Okay, sure. $50 coming in from Kibo. Haven't been able to donate before, but me and my kitty are following our tradition in watching AGDQ. Even better, since she's been here cancer-free for 7 years now. Good luck to all the runners. Savage Nymph sends in $50. Happy to see my favorite speedrun marathon is still going strong against cancer. Love what you are doing. Keep it up. And Connor sends in $25. Lost my grandmother late this past year and wanted to help people not go through the grief I went through. Just a small shout out to my boys Corey, Jesse, and Phil for being the chillest dudes I know. Incentive goes to Final Fantasy 13 blindfolded Dahaka fight because Final Fantasy 13 is the GOAT.
This is the greatest enemy in this game and possibly any game.
The big that comes down to get you. So we've obtained a new magic now, this kind of blue and black orb that is shooting out. I figured you'd enjoy that. This is called the Claw. What it will do is it will stick to vertical, oops, didn't mean to do that. It will stick to vertical spike walls, which I'm about to demonstrate right here. And you can grab onto it and then jump off of it instead of taking damage from the other one like a doofus that I just did. That's okay.
So this fellow following Bonnie is, he's got a candle, and he's actually lighting up the entire stage right now. If he were to die by running into a platform that Bonnie creates, say, or one of those sticky shots, or if Bonnie were to just straight up shoot him, then Bonnie would be doing this all 100% in the dark, not like, kind of dimly lit, but straight up in the dark. So he's keeping him alive, kiting him along the way, and switching back. And wow, okay, why did it not turn dark there at the end?
I don't know.
When you killed him?
Big time photosensitivity warning on this boss. There's a lot of flashing as I hit him. Okay, there we go. Done. That boss, we just go up there, take that intentional damage boost, and we can just stay right on that platform. You can't mash when you're shooting at that boss, otherwise it will, the timing of your shots will not be proper, but otherwise that boss is very easy. All right, that was the second to last boss in the game. We have just one more stage and one more boss left, and then we're done. So soon.
I was going to say you've flown through this run, but that's a little bit on the nose, isn't it?
Yeah. All right. Also, extremely hot jam warning coming up here. So if you've got some hot jams, some tune emotes and whatnot, this is the best time to use them for this run for sure. It is amazing.
Oh, and please note that Bonnie can fly forever now.
Yes.
Yeah, Wiggy level 5 is just wonderful.
Also, some of the best damage boosting tricks in the game are in here like this. We're gonna go boop right off there, jump this, get ahead. No, not get ahead of the dart. That's fine.
I wanted it for you, Bonnie.
I know, it's all right. Because we grabbed this, which is a vial that not only increases our health, but refills it too. All right, this next section here is terrifying. Please don't control me. Okay.
Very nice.
We're good. All right. Best trick in the game is coming up here. I sincerely hope that I nail this because it is very precise. Boost here, kill that. Boost here, jump off those spikes.
Excellent. Absolutely
Beautiful.
perfect.
That's a new one on me. That was awesome.
I know. I saw that and I just was just chuckling to myself. Like, oh, it's so good. So Bonnie has switched to the ultimate weapon here for the final fight. You can't break blocks though, so I don't know how ultimate it really is.
Big time flashing warning on this boss too as you fight it. We're gonna take an intentional damage boost here, float over that stuff, and then just wail on him.
Yeah, and once we're here, we can't get
we
it
go.
fine.
Oh, easy.
All right, so one last conversation with this evil Kingbreaker. He will give us a big ol' arg, and the screen will flash again. And then we'll go and we'll talk to a good thing, and when the screen fades to black after that conversation, we will be calling time, and that's going to be coming up real soon. He just is going to yak on and on and on and on, and time.
GG.
Alrighty.
GG, Bonnie.
So there you go. Thank you very, very much. I believe that was sub 27 by a decent margin, which is absolutely amazing. That's exactly what I was looking for. So man, I couldn't be happier with this run, honestly. Exciting, went well, good RNG. Oh, good stuff. I am really happy. All right, well, I tell you what, folks. If you enjoyed this run, if you enjoyed me, or maybe even a combination of those things, please do give me a follow. I would greatly appreciate it. I run this game all the time. I run its predecessor, and I'm actually going to be learning the sequel, Demon's Crest. So get all your Gargoyle action here on my channel here. But definitely got to have some shout outs here. First of all, big shout out to Retro Gaming Live TV, the best damn retro gaming collective on the internet. I have fellow staff members NME and FlannelKat here with me. Really appreciate that. Big shout out to the Gargoyles Quest 2 community, Rogue Link for being super supportive, Overswarm for doing a lot of the rerouting here that we see in this run. And a special shout out to my new friend Haruma, who was doing the commentary for the Japanese restream. So arigatou gozaimasu for that. Big shout outs to the party van, the VIP lounge. Y'all know who you are. I love every single one of you. And yeah, that's it. NME, Kat, thank you very, very much again for joining me. I had a great time. And yeah, I think that's going to do it. So everybody, thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you around again. And until I do, take care, everyone.
Our quest has come to an end. And thank you so much to the indeed victorious Vonnie Vaughn with Gargoyle's Quest 2. Coming up next, we will have Space Skulls run by Oopla. But until we reach that point, let's get into some more donations, shall we? I have $250 coming in from Cafe Olay. Is it just me, or do you also get unnecessarily emotional about AGDQ? All of your hard work and generosity bring a tear to my eye. Good luck with your runs, and let's go, $500,000. $300 coming in from Anonymous that simply says, keep up the good work, everyone. And Simply Steve sends in $500. It says, 500K hype! We are getting so close to $500,000. We've got to hit this today. We have to, right? We can do that. Sure we can. Tiernan DH sends in $25, says, hey, tech support, from one IT professional to another, you guys are crushing it. And JP Sullivan sends in $10, thanks to all the runners, hosts, and also to the people behind the scenes. Keep up the great work. Weldy 00 sends in $250. On December 19th, I was informed that a childhood friend of mine was diagnosed with cancer. Within days of hearing about it, she had already been through surgery and declared cancer-free, and I truly believe that it's due to early detection. The work you guys do here has always inspired me, but this year feels so much different. Thank you. Thank you so very, very much for your donations. Thank you so much for all these stories. There are a lot of stories here that I'm seeing that are pulling on the heartstrings this morning. Remember that your donation, whether it is $5, $50, $500, or even north of that, it all counts. It's all so important. Everything goes to PCF. This is good work that we are doing. And Sean in 3D sends in another $500. Over the past few years, AGDQ has quickly become one of my favorite things during the year. I love the energy it brings and love to see the amazing things people can do with speedrunning. This cause is also close to my heart, having lost loved ones to cancer. Good luck to all the runners, and here's to many more years of amazing games done quick. I'm being told we got a prize section coming down the track. Game and Shout, what do you have for us?
Thank you so much, SuperJamoose. Good morning, everyone. I was just finishing up here. Don't fall. Okay, good. Welcome back to Awesome Games Done Quick 2022 Online. I am Mr. Game and Shout, and I'm so excited to have an actual set again for all of these prizes. One of the things that I've been doing at GDQs for a while now is helping with decorating the interview stage and the prize set. I try to make sure that all of the things that you can see here are prizes that are either currently available or will be available throughout the week. That's pretty easy right now. It's going to be a little more difficult around the time we get to Friday, Saturday. But all of these things that you see on the shelves, more or less, I mean, minus some of the stuff that's holding them up, is available for you to win this week. You can find information about all of these at our website, gamesdonequick.com, while you head there to donate. I'm watching that number. Can we hit 500 during this prize segment? Oh, I hope so. That would be so cool. Big thank you to all of the incredibly talented artists that have sent their work into us, that we can give it away to you with your donations. Oh, man, this stuff is so cool. Seriously, I love this job. Oh, come on, $10. Come on. All right, so I want to talk to you about something. There we go! $500,000, and it's only Tuesday morning? What are you doing? I don't know. Keep doing it. That $500,000. Oh my. Okay. Well, this is. Y'all are amazing. Like, seriously, look at what you did. You did that. You're doing that. Keep doing it. Do it more, please. Okay, bring it back. Prizes. All the things I'm going to be telling you about right now, unless I tell you otherwise, are available right now through the end of the Cryon Conquest. So, let's start with a trio of pins sent in by our friend E. Watson. These are Fire Emblem 3 Houses pins, and we have a pin for each of the 3 houses. We have House Baratheon, we have House Stark, and we have, I didn't know the Night's Watch was a house, but I mean, that looks like a raven of some sort to me. Of course, Fire Emblem is a series that I know a great deal about and have played extensively. $10 minimum donation gets you in to win all 3 of these pins. Thank you so much, E. Watson, for sending that in. From Geekish Gifts, we have a very lovely set of gold NES cartridge earrings. Now, the earrings themselves, I believe they're actually leather, but they're very shiny. Let's see if I can get this into the camera. It's hard to get it with the lighting so I can actually see what's on there. $10 minimum donation gets you in to win these. Thank you so much, Geekish Gifts, for sending these in. Absolutely lovely. Also available for a $10 minimum donation from R&J Spinners, we have this very tall Kirby Dream Spinner. I love this. This would just look absolutely lovely hanging in a room. We've got this little sleepy Kirby charm down here at the bottom. Come on, face the camera, Kirby. Just taking a nice little snooze there. Absolutely gorgeous. $10 minimum donation gets you in to win this. Thank you so much, R&J Spinners, for sending this in. From Shania Howells, for a $15 minimum donation, you could win this pair of Toadette and Toad Amigurumi. Y'all know how much I love the plushy friends, and these two are just such a cute couple. They are I believe amigurumi is knit. If they are crocheted, I'm sure y'all are going to let me know later. But handmade, stuffed, really adorable, really wonderful. $15 minimum donation gets you in to win the pair of these. All right, so I know y'all have been asking for one of these, and we've been paying attention. I want you to know we have a lamp from my good friend Iggy Zig. For a $20 minimum donation, we have a lamp, specifically an NES Advantage desk lamp. This was originally a functional NES Advantage controller. The buttons still move. And it is now a functional lamp. You can put it on your desk. You can light up whatever you're working on. I love this. This is so cool. I just love it. $20 minimum donation gets you in to win this. Thank you so much, Iggy Zig. We have a lamp, y'all. You wanted a lamp? We got a lamp. It's great. I'm gonna turn that off for now. Try and save the cameraman. Okay, so all of those, like I said, available from now through the end of the Cryon Conquest. We also have a day prize available. It's available right now through the end of Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, which is going to be, I think the end of that is currently going to be around 7:30 Eastern. So you've still got some time to get in for that, but don't slack off on it. For a $25 minimum donation from Malcolm Stylo, we have a hand-forged titanium D-pad pendant. Let's see if I can get this to where you can see it. The pendant, again, hand-forged titanium. The chain, also titanium, hand-bent links. Lighter than aluminum, stronger than steel. Malcolm submitted this and said, be careful. It is more likely to scratch other things than to get scratched itself. So I'm trying to keep it away from the Master Sword over there. So $25 minimum donation gets you in to win this. This is so cool. God, people send in the coolest stuff, right? This is awesome. Thank you so much, Malcolm, for sending that in. Also, a reminder again, we still have our grand prizes available. There are 2 of them this week. They are both a $250 cumulative donation. So, all of your donations throughout the week, add them up. If that number meets or exceeds $250, you are automatically entered to win both of these grand prizes. Skytech Gaming, once again, has hooked us up with their Mark 9 gaming PC. This thing is absolutely loaded. It is going to destroy whatever you throw at it. Thank you so much, Skytech, for sending that in. Also, Heroic Replicas has set us up with a Legend of Zelda grand prize pack. 3 items. We, of course, have the Master Sword Dark Link Edition. We have the Hylian Shield, and we have the Megaton Hammer. That thing is like 35 pounds. It is massive. $250 cumulative donation throughout the week gets you in to win both of those. And if you put in 25 right now, again, you'll be entered to win everything else that I've shown you that is available right now. Also, while you're on the donation page, please check out some of our open incentives. We are still trying to get the Blindfolded Dahaka fight added to Final Fantasy 13. We are, last time I checked, about 38,000 on that out of the 80,000 that we're looking for. Oh, it's about to come up here on the screen. All right, tell me we're doing better. All right, so yeah, about 38.8 out of the 80,000 that we need for that. We're also still trying to get Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade added to the schedule. That is, this is just perfect time. I couldn't do this better. What are we at there? About 39,000, just ticked up. 39,723 out of the 100,000 that we need for that. We've still got a little bit of time, but again, do not wait. Keep those donations coming. 501,000, this is incredible. Y'all are amazing. What else? Quick reminder. If you have Amazon Prime, that means you have Twitch Prime. If you have Twitch Prime, that means you get a free sub to one channel every month. And maybe you consider dropping that on us. All revenue that GDQ receives this month from subscriptions and bits after taxes is being donated to the Prevent Cancer Foundation. So, if you got that sub sitting around not doing anything, please consider throwing that our way so that we can help support the charity. Okay, that is it for me this time. Thank you, everybody. It's flying, y'all. This is amazing. You all are just, it's absolutely incredible. It's staggering. It's breathtaking. I'm running out of words. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to hand you back over to SuperJamoose. I've been Mr. Game & Shout. We'll see you again later today. Have a good one.